started with some art on the art stream for today. Now, I'm quite excited about doing some art today, so yeah, let's just jump into it. But first, let me check real quick our advanced audio properties. Alright, do that. That's good. Oh, I forgot the PNG tuber. Yeah, that I almost forgot about that. Holy shit, yo. That's there. Yep, looks good to me. Alright, bring in the PNG tuber, because I quite literally forgot to even open up the program that I use for PNG tubing. So how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing fine. I'm just still getting everything set up and whatnot, but yeah. We should be good to go now, yeah. Alright, so welcome to the art stream for today, everyone. Yay! Okay. Anyways, let's begin. Let me get out the music player real quick. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. So yeah, if you can hear it, yeah, should be good. Alright, yep, everything's all set up. Alright, let's begin. I was gonna start off with emotes, but then I realized, I don't really feel like it. So, instead, we're gonna be doing some Artfight preparations in May, of all months, so, yeah. I don't know where I was really going with this, but, so, I got a wheel set up and everything. So basically how it goes is that I basically roll a wheel or spin a wheel, however you wanna do it real quick, and I basically spin the wheel, choose an OC, which one it is, and, yeah, go from there. The OC that gets dropped on, it's the one that I draw. So, simple as that. So, yeah. Let's begin. Alright. Who's gonna be the first one chosen? I don't know. Oh my god, we're starting off with an easy one. Okay. Let me remove that off the wheel. So we're starting off with an object OC. That's interesting. I have... Hold on. Okay. So we're starting off with an object OC. Unexpected, but a welcome thing, I guess. Dollar, the OC that I have, that is quite literally a character I haven't drawn in, like, months. Come to think of it, I've never really drawn my characters all that much, so do with that information what you will. But yeah, we're gonna get started with the first one, so give me a minute to get everything set up and everything. Let me actually pull up their ref off of Artfight. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Really old reference from 2023 even. Alright, let me save that. And let me drop you into fucking there. Alright. So, got the first ref up. So yeah, let's begin. Alright. Nobody has entered chat yet, but once you do all start rolling in, I will be happy. But yeah, so far, so good. That's good. So today we're doing some Artfight preparations. I don't know if people got the notification even, actually. Hold on. Yep, looks like they... I don't know. Life can be complicated, but, you know, yeah. Wait, is my stream frozen? Hold on, let me just exit out real quick. Okay, it's not. Cool. But yeah, anyways. Alright. How do I want to go about this is the question, because I don't want it to be like... I want to keep the object show style that I go for my, like, OCs and stuff. Or like my object OC specifically, but I don't want it to be like, you know, too, you know, weird and stuff, but you know, we'll see, we'll see. I'll just hide this up. Okay. Let me put you over and under and there. Cool. Let me just do this and then get that in there. And there. Now we'll just put in a circle. Or wait, hold on. Can I just do this again? Hold on. Let me see if I could actually do that, because I think that'd be a genius move in my opinion. Hold up. Let me just adjust the colors. All right. There. Let me check. Okay, that's the outline, and then that. Oh. Right. Let me try this, but with like a lighter color. There we go. And then let me move the face layer down, because that is what we're going with for the face. No. Let me just do this and that. I don't like the face that much so far, but we'll see what we could do. The thing is, I kind of want it to be like the... that'll do. And then... that. Alright, no. Not gonna lie, I'm not, like, too... that. Okay, then... there we go. Or, wait, hold on. That's a lot better, hold on. There we go. I like that a lot more. And then now we just hide. Just do. And then that and that. There we go. Almost like it's so good. Anyways, let's see who we got going on in here. Nothing yet, so... so how are my lovely viewers tonight on this fine May 16th of 2025? We doing good? We doing good? I don't know who's all in Twitch chat right now, but, you know. Yeah, this looks good. Now I just need to make a reference thing. Hold on. Oh. I think that's a little too small. Hold on. Hold up. There we go. Yep, that's good. Alright, so now we're going to put this... I guess we could just do... add more layers, just for text, you know. And then... by the way, I hope y'all are liking the stream music right now. Handpicked by moi. But yeah. We're gonna keep doing our own thing, or for now. Alright, that. Alright, and... And that. And that. Boom. Okay, cool. Was that just I guess it was the stage clear theme. I was expecting like something else, but oh well. Yeah, there we go. Let me just move you down there. A little too high up, but we can always adjust it later or add some more stuff. But for now, boom. Boom. PNG. All right. And then we go into here and thumbnail, and then let me make a new folder. Artfight 2025 prep. There we go. Then add this. There we go. Right, save that, and then there we go. Alright, that's one down, and hopefully 26 more to go, because I might add Dollar and Gleep's reference soon enough, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, we should be good for now. Next thing. Actually, I'm going to turn down the audio real quick on the stream. There we go. Much better. Alright. Next thing. Alright. Alright, let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Actually, I think there's a way you can, like, mute. There we go. Vanilla. A lot of simple OCs tonight. Hi, Livius. Welcome to the stream. A lot of simple stuff tonight, like vanilla. We just got vanilla, the squid OC, the blooper OC that I have. Let me pull them up real quick, or let me turn down the volume real quick just so people can hear my voice. Vanilla. Sorry, I was late. Livius, you're genuinely fine. Like, let me explain real quick, Livius. I'll be honest, I'm not the type of person. If you're late to my streams, I don't give a shit, honestly. If you're late, that's fine. Because, like, honestly, I'm gonna be going for, like, a while, and I don't really care if you're late. So, you know, I want you to know that you're all good. You're fine. I'm just doing my own thing right now, drawing, and that's fine. Oh, somebody followed? I don't know who. Hazel Basil Twitch, thank you for the follow. Apologies for the staticky sound. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we're just drawing. I'm just drawing some stuff right now. More specifically, hi Palm, can you link me to your art? Oh yeah, I can. Somebody else followed. Nope, doesn't seem like it. But yeah, I can link my Artfight real quick. Hold on, let me get to my Artfight. Artfight, PalmtreePigeon. Alright, I'm gonna drop my little link into the channel, or the chat. There we go. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna pin that just so people get an understanding of my Artfight. So yeah, Artfight link is pinned. So have fun, go wild, go crazy. And yeah, we'll continue. Right. Then we have this absolute goober of a creature. Oh man, this music's really quiet. Oh god. I guess it's like upload stuff, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna keep drawing for now. So first off, I'm going to draw the head. That is the wrong layer. I did not mean to choose that layer. So first off, for real this time, we're going to draw the head. Yeah, well, right here. You're in the OSC? I don't call myself an OSC person. I was actually I kind of did some OSC stuff, like more so like I did some OSC stuff like open source objects like back in 2020, and I actually tried auditioning for a voice in open source objects like back in like 2021. I kind of left the server since like I don't know how long it's been since I left the server, but it's been a while. But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself in the OSC. Oh, somebody followed? Thank you, Ashley432 _ for the follow. We're just drawing some Artfight stuff right now. But I was going on about the OSC specifically, my experiences in the OSC, but I have never really... I kind of did consider myself in the OSC at one point, but I never really fully felt like I was in the OSC that much. It felt like I did make stuff object related at one point, like 2018, 2020, like a lot of object show comic stuff, but other than that, no, I really haven't been a part of the OSC in like years. Like I still watch BFDI, BFB, Teapot, or It's Time for the Inanimate Insanity Remastered. You've heard of that stuff? Yeah, I wouldn't really... I watch it. I'm not an avid fan in the OSC. I'm not personally in the OSC myself. Like, I wouldn't consider myself in the OSC. But I genuinely do support the work that goes into object shows. Like, have you seen Animatic Battle? That shit goes crazy. But yeah. Other than that, I am definitely... I'm a supporter of the OSC. I do not consider myself part of the OSC. I support the hell out of what people do in the OSC, but I just, you know, I do the things in life that... Change the topic a little bit. You should watch Jake Long if you got Disney Plus. It's a pretty silly show since you seem like you're talking... You seem like you talking animals in fantasy. Isn't that the American Dragon show or something? I've heard of it. I don't really actually like it'd be something interesting to watch. Yeah, I've heard of it, but it's like I don't really invest time into like Disney Plus that much because I don't know why I don't, but it's like I just never really cared about Disney Plus, but I'll definitely give it a watch someday. If I can, that is. But yeah, definitely something I will watch. I'll put it on my watch list, but for now, it'll be something I do in the future, maybe. Not on my bucket list, but definitely a thing I will do in the future. Okay, that's good. And then, actually, let me change up the scarf color real quick, because there we go. That's not something I want to do. There. And then get the thing over here. You know, I always expected that song on the playlist to be a lot longer, but you never know.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets!
Love that soundbite so much. Hold on, let me just... And there. But yeah, definitely something I will put in my watch list. I love I like bloopers like I love my Splatoon. True. You know, for the longest time, bloopers were like one of my favorite Mario enemies, but I just rotated the canvas. Come on. Okay, there we go. No, I don't... There we go. But yeah, bloopers were like one of my favorite enemies for the longest time, but I guess as time passed, I just never really like... I grew a fondness of Wiggler. The Caterpillar. My favorite is Booze. True. I feel like if I were to do like an enemy tier list, bloopers would be probably S tier. Wigglers would be at the top of the list in my honest opinion. They are... Wiggler? Yeah, you know the Wiggler, the caterpillar enemies. Let me explain real quick. I think it's because Luigi's. Yeah, that's fair. But to answer your question about Wiggler, Wiggler is this enemy from Mario, and it's like they're just creatures. I like they're playable in like the new Mario Kart game and Mario Kart 7 also specifically. But it's like, you know, hold on. Okay. Oh my god, circles, man, am I right? But Wigglers are like these caterpillar enemies. When you bounce on their head, they basically like get angry with you and stuff, and yeah, they just do their thing until you like jump on their head. But yeah, that's Wiggler for you. I actually do have a Wiggler OC in my art fight if you guys want to check it out. I think they're just throwing everything at the wall when it comes to new characters in the new Mario Kart. Honestly, as much as I think it's like that they're adding like, no, I don't think it's I think it's fucking amazing that they're adding like characters like the fucking bee and who else is it? The fucking cow from Moo Moo Meadows. I should probably call the cow Moo Moo. I think that's what they're called. But yeah, it's crazy. I love it so much. It's absurd, but it's genuinely really funny that they add stuff like that. But yeah. Anyways, time for me to draw letters. Let me put that there and there. And I think Goombas and Boos because I really like King Boo, and I've tried Paper Mario recently and really like Goombella and the X-Nauts so much I try to make what the X-Nauts would look like unmasked. That's so fair. I don't. That's so fair. Yeah. I think I love it when artists give their other interpretations of like characters, you know. And yeah. Yeah, I'll just get this done. Right, Vanilla. That's her. And then let me add the green. Boom. And there. Actually, let me add some more things here. And also, I wondered how is it that Goombas could drive despite the fact that they don't have arms. Well, Nintendo memes you could send to the group chat. But yeah, I think it's because they just do that, you know? They're Goombas. They just do the things that they do, you know? Because they are Goombas. Why did I say it like a slur there? Oh god. My unmasked version of the X-Nauts are just reddish-pink puffy creatures with their whisker tufts in a sharp shape to act like they want to be rough. Aw. That sounds actually kind of cute, honestly. I will have to check that out. Maybe after stream, if given the chance, you know? Alright, crop that. And that is ref number 2, done. Alright, dollar is here, and then... there we go. Alright, starting off with the 2 Scrimblows. Not a good sign, but we're doing progress. Let's go back and actually spin the wheel. I didn't make them an Artfight page, so, aw man. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully, I don't know. I'd love to see the designs if if given the chance, you know. And hey, Anton Blast music's yeah. Alright, next up on the list, Clown. Despite not being an actual clown. Let me pull it up. Let me actually see if anybody else has redeemed it. Nope. Alright, let me grab Clown off of Artfight. And then save that to my PC. Yes, I want another copy of my Clown ref. It's Clown, despite not being an actual clown. They are actually a Roblox avatar of mine that I just sort of have on hand. I might redesign them. I'm not sure. I might do things or draw. But yeah, it'll definitely be something I draw with them. Alright, let's go. Alright, starting with the head. Sorry, this music's so good. I love Anton Blast's OST so much. Alright, let me just... Now you get to see me actually draw actual humans. Oh boy. Alright. You get to actually see me draw this kind of stuff. Holy shit. Anyways. Alright. There we go. Got the brim down. Because you can't have a hat without a brim. Unless you get a Yankee hat, then Yankee with no brim. Right, then that. Alright, let me actually get to drawing this part real quick. And that. There we go. And there. That's much better. Alright, so that should be the hat now. But yeah. I think the whole point of me just doing this now is because, like, I just want to do something comforting so that people at home could, like, listen to, like, you know, just a thing, you know, where I could just yap about stuff and, like, you know, really cool down before the weekend. I tried to base off my version of the X-Nauts as those characters in Media Team Rocket, for example. You want to act like evil recurring villains, but in reality you just make their reputation all but ridiculous for how they act. I love villain tropes like that, you know, like where they just try to act evil and stuff and they just end up failing in the long run. Just kind of makes me go haha hee hee. I love that a lot. But yeah, definitely something that's fun. What else do we got? But yeah, anyways. Let me get back to drawing because I got pinged in Discord. And enough slacking off. I mean, I kind of just like check Discord pings because I don't know. It's become a habit. I kind of need to stop with Discord checking because, you know, it's just not that healthy in my... I mean, Discord, it's fine. It's a fine platform, but it's like I kind of just think I need to stop checking it regularly just so I, like, you know, because, you know. But yeah, definitely something I could try to tone down on in the future if given the opportunity. Alright, that's good. And there. Actually, let me just... And then just the kind of the tropes I love in media are the henchmen that go, hang on, I think I got an idea since plan A isn't working out well for us. Yeah, that's real. But yeah. Okay. Now to draw the scarf. Just drop it down here. Jesus, I'm probably gonna have a tough time with the scarf. I've never heard of that trope. Is there any characters associated with that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard the trope either, but, you know. But yeah. Definitely something I could look into, you know? Tropes. Traits, traumas, trinkets, and tropes. Or how else the Will Wood song goes, I guess. I don't know. You could, once you get to know me, you'll understand that I'm a big fan of Will Wood. I genuinely love Will Wood's music. Team Rocket and 88 and 89 from American Dragon, for example. Please watch American Dragon to see what I'm... okay. That's fair. But yeah, definitely a thing. Anyways, as I was saying about Will Wood, I like Will Wood's music, you know? Good stuff. I think the audio screwed up again. No, it didn't. It didn't. That's not true. Yeah, I don't really know if it did. I think you're gonna have to describe it for me, because I am completely on autopilot right now. I think it was the same audio glitch from the last one. I don't know what you're talking about, because usually I can hear the audio glitch on my ends. Hydrate. Oh. Hydrate. That's the first hydrate redeem. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hydrate again. There we go. Oh my goodness. I don't think anybody's ever redeemed the hydrate thing before. Thank you for the hydrate, Hazel. Should I call you Hazel? I don't know. Usually my stream chats get pretty small, but you know. Anyways. Actually, let me make these shoulders a little more broad. Like this broad. Like that. There we go. Because, like, clown. Yeah, call me Hazel. Alright. Thank you for joining chat, Hazel. I'll continue my little drawings, and yeah. But yeah, I'd say clown is like a kind of a beef, I don't know, beefy Bloxian. And then we just need to. And then that. Do you play Cookie Run Kingdom? And if so, do you know who the beasts are? I do play Cookie Run Kingdom. It has been a while since I played it. I know for a fact that I got Shadow Milk Cookie, like, before. Yes. So in all honesty, yes, I do play Cookie Run Kingdom, just on and off. I'm on and off about it, so yeah. But anyways. Alright, so that. Let me actually erase the arms first. That. And that. Actually, come to think of it, I do have, like, Cookie Run OCs. I just don't pull them out that much because I'm like, do I want to pull them out at the function? Do I not want to? That is the question. But yeah. I have played Cookie Run Kingdom, so yeah. You should get back into it more. You probably haven't played it much since probably January because Eternal Sugar and cool and very EP. Yeah. I've seen memes about, like, or memes, animations, art, whatever, about, like, a pink sort of cookie in Cookie Run Kingdom. Let me actually pull them up real quick, just so you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, Cookie Run Talks. Yeah. Hi, welcome to chat, Penny Cat. I'm just drawing some, art fight stuff. What do you think of Pancake Cookie? That's a Eternal Cookie? Okay. What do you think of Pancake Cookie? I think Pancake Cookie is a creature. They are just so creature-like. I like them. They are so silly. But yeah. What the fuck is a pancake cookie? I love pancake cookie. I love the duality between messages that's going on in chat right now. But pancake cookie, I think they're like the little creature. Literally the. Hold on, let me actually find a picture of pancake cookie real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. Because if you have not seen pancake cookie, she's the beast of sloth, and she made the Eternal Holy Berry Kingdom go to her paradise where they refuse to leave for how chill everyone. Yeah, I think that's her. But anyways, I'll show you who. If you don't know, this is Pancake Cookie. This thing right here. Yeah. I'll just leave him faded in a little bit. They can watch me while I draw. But let me go back to the layer I was in real quick. Fuck, it was this one. Okay, cool. Pancake is watching. True. And they will be watching for a while now. Anyways, what's next? This one. I'm kind of thinking about... Hold on, let me actually do this real quick. There we go. Wait. Not enough? No. Too much? Yeah, there we go. The Overseer. Actually, let me start a poll real quick. Let me actually start a poll because I want to try something out. I don't want a prediction. I want a poll. New poll. Does Pancake stay? Yes. No. And then allow additional votes. Let's allow additional votes of like 50 cheese slices, and this'll last a minute, yeah. Do they stay? Do they stay? Does Pancake stay? That is the question. Yeah. I will keep them on the Clip Studio Paint file, but just not the actual ref itself. But yeah, Right, Chad is deciding right now. Right. 3, and then that, and there. Results are coming in right now. 6 votes so far. And it looks like Pancake is staying. All right. But yeah, Pancake is here to stay for now until I eventually, like, you know, have to export the reference and stuff. I lost 50 cheese, but it was worth it. Yeah. They're here to stay. I will actually have to write down maybe in the future that chat did decide Pancake Cookie could stay, and I might have to, like, in the Artfight version, I will have to, like, remove Pancake Cookie because copyright reasons, and I don't want the site to think that I'm, like, stealing a character or anything like that. But yeah. Congratulations, Pancake Cookie. You are here to stay. Enjoy it while it lasts. Is that good? Yeah, I think that's good. Let me just actually put that there. And right. And that should be good. All right. Too long. Close enough. I guess that'll do for now. Let me just actually check over one more time. Yep, that looks good. There. Actually, let me just, how am I gonna do this hair part real quick? I guess I could just do this to exploit the system. It's not like it's not like the art police are coming after me. It's not like they're gonna break into my house, steal my stuff, and I don't know. But yeah. Hi Aardvark, welcome to the stream. I'm doing a art stream where I draw Artfight stuff. And how's this look? I guess the legs could be worked on a little bit, you know? You never know with legs, because legs are these funky little things that humans have, and we just walk with them, you know? It's so weird. Have you guys ever thought about legs? I, as a rat, have found out myself that legs are weird. Oh, and I left some residue for a brief moment there. Let me actually... And... doop-doo, and... doop-doo. Oh, Artfight. Yeah, Artfight. It's a thing I'm gonna be participating in this year. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not opening up a form like I did, like, the past 3 years. The past 3 Artfights, I mean. Because I genuinely think... I really want freedom this year to do what I want. And plus considering other factors and stuff. But yeah, I think this year, if I just let myself go at my own pace and just not... Because 2024 was the year I did third 29 Artfight attacks, and yeah, I don't think that really... I'm back on a new device since my iPad died. Oh no! But welcome back either way. Anyways, that should be good for now, but other than that, let me just do that. Do that. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just... I might do a redesign for Clown, because this is just how it is. Actually, no backpack. I think I like it more without the... I think I like them more without the backpack. So, anyways, let's get to coloring. Put that there. Put that there and stuff. And yep, I think that should be this. This is the skin. This is the eyes. Yep, that should be good. And orange. Let me change the cap real quick because it doesn't look that good to me. Let me actually. There we go. That's better. Wait. There we go. That's actually better now. But yeah, definitely an art fight's gonna be something that I participate in this year, so. Actually, I might just, orange. That's better, yeah. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna change this to. There we go. Alright, pink. And then I'll get a pink and blue. But yeah. If you aren't participating in Art Fight this year, oh man. But if you are, feel free to send Art Fight links to my Blue Sky. I might actually open up my DMs on Blue Sky later tonight for people to send their Art Fight stuff, or maybe just make a post about it on Blue Sky for people who are interested in participating in Art Fight this year. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go for Art Fight this year. Just let people post their stuff in my replies, and then yeah, go from there. Wrong part, I think. There. Grab the yellow. Grab that and grab that. Grab the green. Right, that's good. Alright, green. Blue. Then we'll grab the blue. And purple. And there. All done. But actually, not yet. I'm not done yet. I still have the leg parts to get to, so there we go. Now, okay, I have coloring, more coloring to do. That's fine. But I got the colors right here, so that's all good. Right, and there. And the yellow. And green. And blue. Blue out. And purple. That should be good. And I also got the shoes, so there's that as well. Let me just... Oh, that is the ref, not the shoes. That is the dooba-doo, dooby-dooby-dooba, 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 Perry. Right, that's good. Then color this in, like so, and let me grab your color. Do that and that. There we go. Clown has been complete, but it's more like a downgrade than anything because I took out their big ass anchor and also cleared things up with their cap and stuff, but Clown is done. And now I shall post, and now I shall probably work on their art fight ref later. Pancake Cookie is still staying though, like probably like right there. But yeah, that's enough for, wait, I forgot the dolphin part. Oh, shit. Let me just fill. There we go. Alright, and now we need the text. Alright, then just... So wait, how does Artfight work? I made a whole video on it, but basically how Artfight works is for the entirety of July, right? The entirety of July, artists from all over basically go out and fight with their Artfight stuff. Like it's art trading basically. It's art trading, but like you don't have to draw. You have to draw to get points for your team, but you don't necessarily have to really draw everyone. It's a lot of pressure sometimes. Like, you can get burnout really fast with Artfight, but Artfight is basically an art trading game where two teams compete. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. But basically, Artfight is this event that goes on during the month of July. And basically, you go and draw people's characters and stuff, and yeah. It's basically how it works. That, and one more done. There we go. Now that that's done, I can finally export this ref. Yay! Clown, on... Actually, I should have been like, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter now what happens. Export as a PNG layer, and then unfiltered, clown unfiltered, PNG, and save as clown ref. There we go. Now we have... I'm probably gonna get through, like... How long have we been going for? Nearly an hour. Okay. I might try to get through, like, 3 more references tonight, and then, you know, yeah, call it there. Alright, let's see who we get next. I'm spinning the wheel right now. Morgan, my other OC that I haven't drawn in, like, years. You thought I was gonna say Blintz, but they're next to each other on the wheel, so yeah. Let me just pull up her reference. Damn, I have not drawn her in, like, oh my god, a year. All right. I guess it's a good time than ever to, like, redesign her, if anything. So yeah. Let me pull her up. There we go. It's been a while since I've drawn her, but she is pretty lady. I love this pretty lady. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we just gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this. But that's okay, because I'm gonna try my best. Oh, wrong color. And... I've been thinking about, like... I think when I get... I'll probably say this in Twitch for people who want to know about it, but for people on Twitch, I've been kind of, like, in the process of, like, coming up with game ideas, and one of the ideas is a Mixo game, and Mixo is the main protagonist. Blintz is also there. I can confirm that Mixo and Blintz are, in fact, dating. I know people have already known about it for a while, but I just wanted to say it. And it's official that Mixo and Blintz are dating. And I think I named the ship name to be, like, Mint. I thought it was a funny thing back then, so, yeah. But anyways, so it's basically like an arcade platformer, the game idea I have. And basically how it goes is you go through a tower, right? I won't say much on it, but you go through a tower, and the basic idea is to... Is Mixo a he or a they? Both, actually. He, they. I just wanted to confirm that with chat. That Mixo is indeed a he, they. Alright, now I just need to draw the head. Dang, drawing heads is kind of hard when you think about it, really. Close enough. That'll do for now. Yeah. So, yeah. Actually, let me just... Hold up. Okay, just wondering. Yeah. But, yeah. Damn, this is... Give me a minute, chat. Give me a minute. That'll do for now, yeah. And then we just do that. This is looking like kind of like pigeon, but like woman. Now this looks like Mixo, but woman. Oh god. It'll do for now. Then that. Now it's really looking like Mixo, but woman. I guess I could actually wait. Hold on. Let me just move this over. That. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine, I guess. There we go. And then let me move over the head a little bit, just so I could do what I'm doing real quick. And you are witnessing creation, y'all. Not really creation, but like more so redesign of sorts. Rebirth, I don't know. I don't know, like redesign, yeah. And that. That. There we go. And then we just zoom in, and there. And there. Wait. Actually, let me see if I could just like do that. Oh, nope, I don't think I can, but we're going. And there, much better. Okay, there we go. Okay, and at everyone. There we go. There. That looks good. Actually, it doesn't look good that well. It doesn't look that well, okay. Plus, it looks like the neck's gonna... The neck looks so long, man. I don't know. Hold on, let me just change that up a bit. Let me just change up the... There we go. And there. And snow. And There we go, for once. Yeah, hell yeah. And... you know what? This'll do. This'll do for now. There. And there. Alright, now I need to draw the full body. Nice, okay. Alright, and there. First start off with this. And then that. Grab these, and then that. And then... that. Okay, maybe that's not what I want to do yet, but we'll get there regardless. And... so what's the plot of Mixo? Just whatever happens. I won't disclose too much, but it's just like... it's... I don't know. It's complicated. It really can be complicated, you know? Because OC lore goes fucking insane. Yeah, OC lore does go fucking insane, man. But yeah. Anyways. Is that all? Nope. I guess, yeah, I guess so for now. Not really all, but like... how's it looking? Anyways, the plot of Mixo, just whatever happens, I guess. You never really know. Right, done that, and... right. Alright. And then that. And there. Actually, you know what I'm thinking of doing? Maybe like combining like an old design with like a new design real quick. Hold on, let me just maybe not, but it's just an idea I had. Anyways, to continue, gonna keep on moving. Oh, wrong thing. Oh. And one more. And there, and there. Let me erase the finer details, like the line art and stuff, and there. All there. that goes there, and there we go. There. Maybe I should make her... Hold on, I have an idea. There we go. That goes there. There we go. Alright, now I need to draw that. And there we go. And there. Yep, that's good. There we go. And... Wait, hold on. Can I just... No, that doesn't look good. But this does, mayhaps. There we go. And now I just need to erase these details. Alright, let's do that and that. And that should be good for now. Let me look at the finer details. And that should... There we go. Do that, da 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 da. And now we just do this, that, and that, and that, and that, and that. All right, I think that might be the line art done. Let me look at it. Yeah, it looks done to me. Or, wait, hold on, I have an idea for the other part here. And do that, and there we go. And 2, 3, 4. And erase the finer details as well, because I just got an idea. Nah, I don't really feel like doing it. I was, but nah, I don't really feel like it. But yeah, let's look at the face again, and that'll... Right. Okay, and... Hold up, let me just change up the eye part real quick. And then the eye part again, because I don't know. Alright, and then that, and let me go back, and then there we go, finally. There we go. That should be good. Yep, there we go. And yep, good to go. For coloring, to be more exact. Let me just... You know, It's so weird. She's just... This character that I have that I'm drawing right now, they change designs, like, every year. This is, like, the 4th design in a row this year that she's kind of changed designs. Hopefully I can just... Hopefully this is the last time, because I'm finally going to be finalizing everything for Mixo. I'm just so tired of updating her design all the time. Like, it's one moment I'm like, oh, I should draw her design. And then next moment, oh, I should draw her design. And then the next moment I know, oh, I should draw her design again. It's just so complicated, man. Anyways. But at the same time, I kind of just feel like I need to at this point. Anyways. Actually, let me just, doop, 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 doop. So guessing from her facial expression, she's a goth. If you want to call her that, yeah. She's more like, I don't know how to describe her. I guess I could describe her as like, part eldritch horror, part goth, part princess. I don't know. We'll figure things out as we go along at this point. But yeah. But yeah, she's sort of like a mentor figure toward Pigeon, or not Pigeon, Mixo. But yeah. But yeah, she does act like as a sort of figure, or like she does act as sort of like a mentor for Pigeon, so yeah, throughout the series. Yeah, that's how I describe her. It's like a mentor figure. Actually, I should probably update the dress to be more brighter? Whatever. And then that. There we go. And that is the wrong layer. Oops. How much did I miss? A lot, okay. I guess I gotta restart from the beginning of the arting. There, wait, there. Alright, now can I move on? I think so, yeah, alright. Alright, that. Alright, and that should be there. And there. Yep, that should be good. Oh, hey, it's the Jellyfish Fields based, yeah. I don't know why this is in my music playlist, but honestly, I don't mind it that much. I'm just going with the flow and ebbing and flowing and balling and yeah. And that. And there. Oh, missed the spot. Okay. There. Now to add this part and that. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that's good. And somebody pinged. Oh. Yep, that should be good for now. Yep. I'll save, or no, hold on. I should probably let me just save this as a square. And oh, there. And let me put you in this group file. And I don't think, hold on. Yep, that should be good. Alright, now lettering. Okay, and there. And there. And get that then there. What else do we have? The lettering is left, so that should be fine. Hold on. Let me check if I'm even getting this right. Actually, hold on. Is my mic working well? Yep, it's working well. There. That should be down. Alright, that's good. And now we can actually start coloring in the letters a little bit. Oh, didn't mean... Okay, what happened? What did I do? Hold on. Alright, let me zoom in. And there. Do that, and there. Alright, that's much better. And there. All finished. And surprisingly, I actually kind of dig the design a lot. Right there. You can go. Oh my god, I forgot one more thing. One more tiny little detail. Oh my god. Alright, time to go back and actually do that. I am so dumb, holy shit. Alright, much better. And then export PNG, that, and there we go. And alright, I know I said I was gonna do like two more refs, but at this point I'm just gonna do one last ref to wrap up stream. And I hope it's not a big one. Let's see. Clive! Oh my god, an OC I haven't drawn in like a year, or years actually. It's been like 2023, or back in like 2023 I had this OC for a friend lock. I guess they just disappeared one day, and oof. Do I want to draw both of them? I could draw one of them off stream. I'm drawing the Spritzy form. I'm drawing the Spritzy board form on stream, and then after I'm gonna draw the who is it? The Aromatisse form. Yeah, that's which Pokemon it is. Anyways, time to start drawing. And luckily I do have a plush over here, so I could easily reference off of it. Hold on. Yeah, I could reference off of it. Yeah. Alright, and then that goes there. Alright, let me just actually do something real quick. There we go. Much better. Now, let's just look at this reference that I have. Yeah, I think I could do this. Okay. Yep. Looks fine to me. It's good that I got these plushies for Christmas last year because they're probably going to provide me good help for drawing Spritzy or Aromatisse OCs. Because I really love Spritzy. Probably like one of my favorites Gen 6 Pokemon, honestly. Yep. That should be good. Alright. Like, I'm not into that. Actually, I kind of am into Pokemon. I'm lying to myself. But yeah. Anyways. That should be good. And then there. And hold on, let me actually try something out real quick. It'll do for now. I mean, I can always go back and change it later, but you know. Yeah, that'll do. Actually, hold on, let me just adjust the mask real quick. And okay, it's gonna take a while for me to get the eye down, but you know, we'll get there eventually. All right, let me try this one more time. And then that. I think this might be my first time drawing the, I think this might be my first time drawing, Clive in, like, this sort of style. Since it's been, like, years since I drew Clive, you know. What's next? Okay. Alright, now you might be thinking, why am I not adding the, top thing next? Well, that's because... Let me cook real quick, let me cook. Oh, wrong thing. Will be there. And... Okay, it's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. Drawing circles isn't my forte. But I'm sure with a little bit of practice I could get there. You know what? That'll do for now, I guess. Or maybe, hold on. Let me cook. Okay. Let me cook. Right. There we go. Much better. Or, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, chat. I'm just, like, going at it with this design. Holy shit. Alright, and there. That looks fine. That looks fine, chat. Now to look at the thing. Yep. There we go. Got the hat. Got the hair tuck finally. And it only took me like mere minutes to get it down. And there we go. Now to shorten the hat. And that. There we go. That's good, that's good. Alright, that's a good reference. Yeah, I like this a lot. Hold on, but first... There we go. Now it's perfect. Now to fill it in. Too bright. Much better. This will go over here. And that'll go here. And then white. And there. There. And there. There. That's much better. And I still need to add the lashes. Whoops. Anyways, doop and doop. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. German car. Sorry if you can hear me singing. I can't get out the specific Steve Gunner rep where it's like singing about fancy German cars and Sneed and Feed and Seed. Genuinely such a good fucking mix. I love it. Anyways, there we go. And then add this. And erase. And there. That's good. That's good. Now to add the cheeks. And there. Yeah, that should be good. Pink could be a lot brighter though, in my honest opinion. Like, kind of like this bright. Yeah, there we go. And now, the finishing touch. There we go. I will draw the Aromatisse form off stream, but for now, here is Clive. Actually, let me put Clive more in the middle real quick. You're going in the middle, Clive. I think that is the privilege you get, Clive, for being a bird. There we go. And now it is time for your lettering, Clive. You get this. Boom, boom, boom. Or boom. Clive. And add in the V. And one more letter, and done for now. And then boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now to remove the background, see if I made any mistakes or anything like that, and I did. I'm glad I spotted that. Holy shit. There we go. Now it's much better. Oh. There we go. Alright. And that seems good to go. Alright. Save as Clive Ref. Export a single layer. Clive unfiltered. That's what I'm calling the references. And with that, I think I am officially done for tonight. Now, we're gonna get on with raiding someone now, so stay tuned for the raid. Where is the raid button? Give me a minute. Mobile dashboard's so weird. Alright, there it is. Alright. Channels you follow. Interesting. Alright. It's gonna take me a while, but for now, here is our... Yeah, we could raid someone. This one. We could raid this person. Maybe. I don't know. But, you know. But now we're done with the stream, so I'm gonna... Let me just get everything fixed up and everything. Thank you all so much for watching today's stream, and I will catch you all hopefully in the next one. Hopefully we'll be there soon, but yep, I did that, and there we go. Alright, I forgot to, but yeah. Anyways, raid time. Alright, stay tuned for the raid. You are going to Bubblegum the Clown. You are all being banished to Clown Town. But yeah. Alright, with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next stream. Bye-bye!